Hello, welcome back to MIS 2021 Management Information System course for undergraduate and master courses. I recorded this video in order to help students read the textbook and find the key contents, key concepts from the textbook faster, more effectively, and then we have more free time for in-depth discussion in the class. So please spend some time, watch the video and read the textbook before coming to the class so we can discuss better and more effectively in the class. For each chapter, we have about 10 topics, 10 key topics to cover. So each video about half an hour to 45 minutes divided in 2 or 3 parts for you to follow more easily. So again, this video is made in order to help students scan the key content of the books more easily and more effectively. This is chapter 2. We focus on global e-business and collaboration. So now we have topic number 6, e-business, e-commerce and e-government. Of course, we will look at the topic of e-business in more details in later chapter and later videos, and now we get the overview. So we have 3 concepts of e-business, e-commerce and e-government. So we have the information system transform firms relationship with customer, employee, suppliers and logistic partners into from traditional relationship into digital relationships using the computer network, internet and the other type of networks, also the computer and electronic device with the database to have a manager of companies, employees, and then they can connect and sharing the information system with suppliers and customer, and also with management agencies, government agencies. Business is now enabled by digital networks. So we have the term of electronic business or e-business, and also electronic commerce or e-commerce, and also we have electronic government or e-government. But now we have digitalized almost all activities. So we also come to the term of digital business and digital government and digital commerce. So by again, e-commerce or e-business refers to the use of digital technologies and internet to drive major business processes. We have discussed the business processes in a previous part of this chapter. E-business includes activities for the internal management of the firm and also for coordination with suppliers and other business partners. So it includes e-commerce. So in here we have quite clear definition of clear classification or differentiation between e-commerce and e-business. We consider e-commerce as a part of e-business, focus mainly on buying and selling of goods and services through the internet or the other communication network, through the computer and the other electronic device, including the mobile phone and smartphone. And e-business, we consider it is larger, cover e-commerce and also the other activities, including operation, other business processes from production and provide the service. And also e-business also cover the network or the activities connecting with suppliers and also connecting with customer. So again, e-commerce is just a part of e-business that deals with the buying and selling of goods and services through the internet and the other communication network, through the computers and the other electronic devices. And e-commerce also encompasses activities supporting the market transaction, such as advertising, marketing, customer support, security, delivery, payment, and after-sales services. So e-commerce dealing mainly with buying and selling and serving the customer, and e-business dealing with supplier, operating the business processes, and also dealing with customer. The technologies associated with e-business also brought similar changes in the public sector. Governments on all levels are using internet technologies to deliver information and services to citizens, employees, and business. So the government also joined the e-transformation or digital transformation, providing the service for citizens, for employees, and for business through the network, through the own kind of networks and application. So we have the term e-government, and now we also have the term digital government. Refers to the application of the internet and networking technologies to digitally enable government and public sector agencies to enhance the relationship with citizens, with business, and also the branches and bodies of agencies of government around the country. In addition to improving delivery of government services, e-government makes the government operation more efficient and also empowers citizens by giving them easier access to information and the ability to network electronically, connecting all the citizen. For example, a citizen can pay income tax online or check their income tax online. For example, they can apply for or renew for driver license online and apply for the other benefit provided by the government online. And now internet has become a powerful tool for substantially mobilizing interest groups for political action and fundraising, for example. So we see that government agency is applying digital technologies and information system to facilitate their services better, faster for the citizen, for the business, and connecting the government agency to work more effectively. So that's an overview of application of information system in business and also in the government. And now we look at topic number 7. Topic number 7, we answer the question, why are information systems so important for collaboration in business, and how do we use information system for collaboration? So we look at the term of collaboration first. Collaboration is working together with others. So it's a kind of cooperation and interactive cooperation, working with others to achieve a shared and special goals. Collaboration focuses on tasks or mission accomplishment, and usually takes place in a business or in other type of organization, or even between different businesses from the firm with their supplier and their customer and the partners, right? So collaboration is a kind of cooperate to achieve the same or the shared goals. We now can cooperate with our employees in globally using the network. For example, a person can collaborate with a college in Tokyo, having experience on the topic about what we want to know, and we can collaborate with many other colleges to build a website, to build a blog. Or if you are a law firm, we can collaborate with accountants in an accounting firm in providing the service and the related problem, for example, about income tax, for example. Collaboration can be short-lived, lasting for a few minutes, or long-term, depending on the nature of each task. Some collaboration happens for a few minutes, maybe hours, but the other collaboration may last for a few years, depends on the type or the specific type of business and activities. So employees may collaborate in informal groups that are not a formal part of the business firm information system. For example, they set up the Viber or any kind of teams, social team through Viber or Twitter. So Zalo was example, right? So we can They can cooperate and sharing information in the short term. And teams have a specific mission that someone in business assigned to them. So team members need to do collaborate on the complete or accomplishment of some specific tasks and achieve the team mission. Achieve the team mission. The team mission is quite simple. For example, win the competition, or increase online sales by 10%, or complete the task during 5 days, or complete the promotion of a product during 1 or 2 weeks, right? Collaboration now becoming more important. You see on the screen, collaboration now becoming more and more important because of changing in the nature of work, growth of professional work, or interaction jobs, changing organization of the firm, changing scope of the firm, emphasis on innovation. By innovation and by the speed and requirement of fast innovation, we sometimes need very specific cooperation and changing of culture of work, changing of culture of work, culture of work. We can get some example. For example, changing of nature of work. We need the emails, we need the forum, we need the online group to share, and even factory workers now today, workers in the factory have the group, so sharing the information to cooperate better. Growth of professional work or interaction jobs tend to be professional jobs in service sector that require coordination and collaboration. For example, you think about the hotel, the airlines, the service sector, they need to share information to serve the customer better. You can also look at the hospital service. Sharing information can help the patient, can help the doctor and nurse and the supporting staff to serve the patient better and arrange the time to serve continuously. Sharing the information about the patients can have a different department to arrange the plan and arrange the time to serve and examine the patient in the hospital faster and more effectively, save the time and have the patients faster. Collaboration is also important because of changing organization of the firm. For example, you can look at the orders processing step. Orders come through the several departments inside organization. Also, we look at the collaboration because of changing the scope of the firm. The work of the firm has changed from the single location to multi-location. We have the factories not in one location, but factories around the country or maybe around the world. For example, Henry Ford developed the first mass production automobile plant in Michigan factory. So the first time he built only one factory for mass production in Michigan. In 2014, Ford employed 180,000 people around 965 plants and facilities worldwide. So it happened from one factory in Michigan to now 965 plants and facilities worldwide with 180,000 employees. So with this kind of global operation, global presence, the need for close coordination of design, production, marketing, distribution, and service obviously take a new importance of scale. So it is impossible to coordinate 180,000 people around the world with 665 plants without a good information system. And now we have the chance to do so, right? So large global companies need to have a team of working on global basis. Not everyone has to enjoy in global coordination, but the management, the specific team need to coordinate and manage and control the operation of nearly 1,000 plants globally. And also we need to think about collaboration because of innovation. think of Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, the founder of Microsoft and founder of Apple. Both of them are highly regarded innovation, and both of them build strong collaborative teams to support their innovation inside their firms. Their initial innovation, derived from collaboration with colleges and partners. We cannot build the top of the world software and top of the world product without collaboration among the talents, colleges, and partners globally. Innovation, in other words, is a group and social process. The most innovation derive from collaboration among individuals in a lab, in a business, or in our government agencies. So we need collaboration around the world from the researchers, from the experts, from the creators, scientists to create or to innovate new things. And a few one cannot to do that. We need to coordinate collaboration among the top experts, top specialists around the world. Strong collaborative practices and technologies are believed to increase the rate and the quality and the speed of innovation. Look at the electronic car. We cannot produce electronic car in one part of the world, one part of the country. We need collaboration and the researchers from around the world to cooperate in research and design, and also production and supply, set up the supply chains to manufacture the electronic car from Japan to United States to China and the other related countries. And now we have collaboration because of the changing of culture and work in business. Most research on collaboration supports the concept that the team need to produce a better output faster than individuals working on their own. If we have the good collaboration, we can produce a bigger thing, better thing, and smarter thing than working individually. That's research has been shown. Of course, we need the leaders, but the teamwork always faster generally. So the internet and the information system is infrastructure or provide the tools for us to collaborate much more effectively and easily than ever before. So now we have completed the concept of collaboration. We can look at that in more details in later. We move to the next topic. What is a social business? We have traditional business, we have electronic business, and we have digital business, and also now we have a social business. Okay, we look at the term of social business. Many firms today enhance collaboration by embracing social business. The use of social networking platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, and the other social networks, and also internal corporate social tools to engage employees, customers, and suppliers working together to facilitate the collaboration. We talked about collaboration in previous topic, right? And also we need tools to collaborate to operate among the participants of collaboration. And these tools enable workers to set up profiles, form groups, and follow each other's status updates using many tools, not only one or a few tools. You can using many tools. The goal of social business is to deepen interaction with groups inside and outside the firm to expedite and enhance information sharing, innovation, and decision making. So all kinds of networks to support to collaborate. So the objective is quite simple. Employees, partners, workers working together, collaborate together to enhance information sharing, to enhance innovation, and to enhance decision making the better decision, because we understand we work together. And a keyword in social business is conversation. Customers, suppliers, employees, managers, and even other partners continually have a conversation about firms, often without the knowledge of the firm or its key actors. Supporters of social business argue that if firms could tune into this conversation, they would strengthen their bonds with consumers, suppliers, employees, increasing their emotional involvement in the firm. So, for example, you think about insurance company. If they have the good social networks with partner and customer and dealer and sales, they can analyze the data to provide better service and better policies for the customer, for the clients. We can have quite a lot of example of social business and the application of social business. You can look at that in more detail, chapter 2.2. Social business application, for example, social network, connect through personal and business profiles, crowdsourcing. Crowdsourcing. Uh, we have to collect collective knowledge to generate new ideas and solutions. And we also have social business application like a shared workspace, and we can coordinate the project and tasks, and to create co-create the new contents. For example, we also have blogs and wikis. We can publish and rapidly access knowledge. We can gather many people to publish and create new knowledge, discuss opinions and experiences, sharing experiences. We also have social commerce to share opinions about purchasing or purchase on social platform. Now we have that sharing information, and then we can buy product at a better choice. We also have social business application like file sharing. We upload, we share, we comment on photos, on video, on audio, on text document. Now that's possible in most of organizations. We think about the example of Google, right? Microsoft. And we also have social business application like social marketing. We use the social media to interact with customer, to derive customer insights, to understand customer better, to track the new trends, and also track the responses of customer even after purchase. We also have communities, just a group for discussion about a specific topic or to share expertise. So that's about social business. So now we talk about the next topic number 9, business benefit of collaboration and social business. So we talk about collaboration in previous topic, and also about the social business. So now we look at their key benefits, right? Key benefit. We have quite a lot of benefit of collaboration and social business. For example, increase productivity, increase quality, increase innovation, increase customer service, and increase financial performance. You can look at these details in chapter 2, table 2.3. So look at the benefit of just a second. Yeah. Okay, so we if we invest in collaboration and social business, we can have increase the productivity, increase quality, innovation, customer service, and also profitability, profitability, and sale and growth. Right. So we need collaboration technologies. We need to create collaboration capability. To finally we increase the firm performance. For productivities, increase the productivity through collaboration. Through the information, we have information system to enable collaboration and social network, and then we can increase productivities. People interacting and working together can capture expert knowledge and solve the problems more rapidly than the same number of people working in isolation or separately. Uh, each one work in different from the others, and if you work together, sharing information, collaboration better, there will be fewer errors and we solve the problem faster. So the second benefit about quality, increasing collaboration and social business can increase quality. People working collaboratively can communicate the error and corrective action faster than if we work in isolation or work individually. Collaborative and social technologies can help reduce time delays, for example, in design and in production and in solving the problem. The third benefit is to increase innovation. We can use collaboration to increase innovation or create new things faster, better, because people work together. People working collaboratively can come up with more innovative ideas for new products and for new services and for changing the product and services. And administration, they do that much better if compare if they work that alone or individually. We call this the wisdom of crowds. The wisdom of crowd. Of course, we still need some specialists, some experts in any field, but the wisdom of crowd can strengthen the innovation, facilitate innovation. Um, and now we look at the benefit number four. Benefit number four of collaboration and social business is customer service. We can increase the customer service quality. People working together using collaboration and social tools can solve customer complaints. We have the team to collaborate around the business to solve the problem, to solve the customer complaint faster, and we can settle or solve the issue faster and more effectively than each people work alone. And we really can save time of solving the problem if a team from different departments collaborate or work in collaboration together to solve the problem. And MIS management information system facilitated and this tool provide the tool to facilitate this collaboration. And benefit number five is the financial performance. We can increase profit, we can increase sales and grow the sales and save the cost, cut the cost by collaboration. In fact, we can increase productivity, increase quality, increase co-innovation, and increase customer service. All that together can increase the collaboration among the firm and increase sales profit and reduce costs. Contribution to increase the financial performance. So that's the key. That's the key benefit of collaboration, and collaboration is enabled through management information. So we come from information system, we come to the collaboration, and then we can come back with increased productivity, quality, innovation, customer service, and finally, last very important is increased financial performance of the firm. So now we come to how to build a collaboration culture and business processes. How to build that, how to do that. We think about the application, the benefit, and how we build it in organization. Collaboration won't take place spontaneously in a business firm. We cannot build that in one day, especially if there is no supportive culture or business processes. We need a good culture, management, and business processes to build a collaborative culture inside the business. People seems like to work separately, seems hesitate to share information. So we need to build that. Business firms, especially large firms, had a reputation in the past of being command and control from organization, from the top leader, and then order the lower level employees to execute senior management plans. The job of middle management supposedly was to pass message back and forth, up and down the hierarchy. The top order the middle management, and the middle management order the action level staff. Command and control. In the past, traditionally command and control firms require lower levels to carry out the order without asking too many questions. They do that because they think that it's faster and more effectively. The top leaders think, the managers also think, and the lower level employees just carry out, don't ask too much. And then if they don't ask, they just do it. They have less responsibility to improve the processes because they receive the order and do it well. And the lower level employees have no responsibilities to improve the processes. And also they have no rewards for teamwork and no rewards for team performance. And now we can change that. We can change that to bring better benefits with MIS, with information system. And companies of all size, in all industries, are finding web-based online tools, meeting tools. For example, meeting tools like Cisco WebEx, Microsoft Link, and Top Connect. And now we have Google Hangouts, we have Zoom, we have Microsoft Teams, all kind of online meeting tools. They can use us for training and sales presentation for tens of thousands of staff. That is a step to build a collaboration. Many tools to build collaboration, and using many tools to build collaboration. Step by step over the years, they can build a collaborative business culture. So now you have collaborative business culture, and also you have business processes. They are different. Business processes we have studied or discussed in previous topic. Senior managers are responsible for achieving results, but they rely on teams of employees to achieve and implement the results. So some managers responsible for the results, but they have to rely on the specific teams or lower level staff to carry out the job to achieve the results. They cannot do it by themselves alone. And we have policies, we have products, designs, processes, and systems are much more dependent on teams at all levels of organization to create and to build. Teams are rewarded for their performance now, and also individuals are rewarded for their performance inside the team. The function of middle manager is to build the team. So we are mainly the middle managers after the course, right? We are managers, middle class. Some of us will come to the top and mainly stay in the middle managers. So our job is to build the team, to coordinate their work inside the team and coordinate also with the other teams, and monitor the performance of individuals in each team. The business culture and business processes are becoming more and more social. In a collaborative culture, senior management establishes collaboration and teamwork as a vital to the organization, and actually implements collaboration for the senior ranks of the business as well. So in short, we need collaboration technologies, and we also need collaboration capabilities to uh, to enhance collaboration, to create collaboration qualities, to enhance or increase firm performance. And to do so, we need the tools and technologies to create collaboration and social business. So now we look at topic number 11. We will look at some tools and some technologies to build or to create collaboration cultures and social business. First, we look at emails and messaging, instant messaging. We look at wikis. We can look at virtual worlds and collaboration and social business platforms and virtual meeting system. We also look at collaboration, a cloud collaboration service through Google and through Microsoft SharePoint, IBM Notes, and also enterprise social networking tools. So we have many tools to facilitate social networks and collaboration cultures in business and in the firms. So we look at each item in a little bit details. For example, collaboration. The first collaboration tools is email and instant messaging. We have email and instant messaging. The first tools, they are old and traditional for the last maybe 20 or 30, nearly 30 years, 25, 26 years already, right? So if we have a real good email and instant messaging system, we can start building the collaboration and communication. Email and instant messaging have been major communication and collaboration tools for interaction jobs. Their software operates on computer, cell phone, and other wireless devices, includes the feature of sharing files as well as transmitting messages. Many instant messaging systems allow users to engage in real-time conversation with multiple participants simultaneously. In recent years, emails has declined. That's true, and increase of messaging and social media becoming preferred channel of communication. So, for example, people still use email for email is better for keep track of communication, saving the file or arranging the communication. But for faster and daily collaboration, they prefer to use social media and social mobile app. For example, they set up the app in Zalo, in Viber, in using Twitter and the other messaging, Telegram, so that we can collaborate faster daily. Email is still better for keep track or arrange communication. We look at the second tool of collaboration, like wikis. Wikis are the type of website that makes easier for user to contribute and edit text content and graphic without any knowledge of web development. No need to have in-depth skills of technical skill to build the web now. No need programming and technical to build the web. They still can build a website wiki with a few clicks. The most well-known is Wikipedia. the largest collaboratively edited reference project in the world. It relies on volunteers, makes no money. Sometimes they get contribution from the communities, donation from the community to continue their operation. And also they accept no advertising. They just get the fund from contribution and donation. Wikis are very useful tools for storing and sharing corporate knowledge and insight. Enterprise software vendor SAP has a wiki that acts as a base of information for people around outside the country, and they can build that in many languages. Customers and software developers who build a program that interact with SAP software can write here globally around the world. In the past, those people ask and sometimes answer questions in an informal way on SAP online forum, but that was an inefficient system with people asking and answering the same question over and over. So they put all this knowledge and answers in wiki system so everyone can access and get the most frequently question and answer. We look at number 3. The third tool to build communication, collaboration culture is a virtual world such as the Second Life or 3D environment populated by and facilitated by IBM, Cisco, and Intel, specifically for online or meeting, interviews, guest speaker events, and employee training. Real world people represented by avatar meets, interact and exchange ideas as this virtual location using gesture, chat box, conversation, and voice communication. You can call it a kind of simulation, right, of virtual world. Tool number 4 is very important. This is very important. Is a collaboration for social business platform. We need a platform to do that. So you can see on the screen many platforms can support building collaboration inside the business, from virtual meeting, cloud collaboration service, IBM, Notes, Microsoft SharePoint, and also enterprise social networking tools for the virtual meeting. And also we have cloud collaboration service like Google Tools, for example Google Drive, to share the file. Google Drive is a file storage and sharing, and also synchronization service for cloud storage. Google Drive is an example of cloud-based cyberlocker. Cyberlockers are online file sharing. We have the locker, or we have the desk. The lockers online to support the file sharing services. Allow users to upload files to secure online storage site from which files can be shared with others. Also similar services like Microsoft OneDrive and Dropbox, but Google Drive is more popular. Users are able to synchronize their file store on one or a few local PCs and the other mobile devices with the cloud storage in Google. So again, Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive are integrated with tools for document creation and sharing. Google Drive and OneDrive is for sharing, and also they are integrated link to the other tools for creating, editing the file. OneDrive, Microsoft OneDrive provides online storage for Microsoft Office documents and other files, and work with Microsoft Office apps, both installed on the web. Google Drive is integrated with Google Docs, a suite of productivity applications that offer collaborative editing of documents, spreadsheets, and presentation. Google's cloud-based productivity suite for business, word processing, Excel or spreadsheets, presentation, calendars, and mail, called Google Apps for Business, also work with Google Drive. So most of you have have some experience using Google Drive and Google Docs, and also Microsoft Office, and also Microsoft OneDrive to some extent. Some use that daily, some use that less regularly, but all know the benefit of this. Microsoft SharePoint. is also important to build collaboration. Microsoft SharePoint is a browser-based collaboration and document management platform combined with a powerful search engine that is stored on the corporate server. Now SharePoint has a web-based interface now and also have online version to do that. Because the SharePoint stores and organizes information in one place, users can find relevant information very quickly and efficiently while working together closely on tasks, projects, and documents. Each enterprise research tools help people to locate expertise and content. SharePoint also added new features every version every year. We also look at IBM Notes and enterprise social networking tools. The tools we have just described includes capabilities for supporting social business and collaboration. But there are some more specialized tools for specific purpose. So for specific purpose, for example, we have Salesforce, Microsoft Yammer, Xive, or IBM Connection. They provide specific tools for specific group of or specific department inside some organization. We have enterprise social networking software capabilities for profile sharing, content sharing, feeds and notification, groups and teamwork spaces, tagging and social bookmarking, permission and privacy. This will becoming more and more popular in business nowadays. You can look at this contents in table 2.4. Like you also watch on the screen for profiles, for sharing your content sharing, for feeds and notification, for groups and teamworks, to establish groups and share information, to collaborate and document and work on projects, and ability to set up private and public groups to achieve conversation to preserve team knowledge, right? So now we need to also to look at the 6 steps to evaluate the software tools. 6 steps, the key 6 steps, because you are managers, future managers, right? Sometimes you need to sit down and decide the software tools to use. So we have 6 steps, right, or 6 questions. The first question is, what are your firm's collaboration challenge? What are your firm's collaboration challenge in terms of times and space? So we need to locate the firm's challenge or problem. The firm can occupy more than one cell in the matrix. Different collaboration tools will be needed for each situation. The second question in evaluating software tool is what kind of solution are available? What kind of solution are available? We need to make a list of vendors of the product. Sometimes we have a few vendors, sometimes we have only 1 or 2. Number 3, analyze available products cost and benefit. We analyze each of the product in terms of their cost and their benefit to our company. We be sure to include the cost of training in our estimation and the cost of involving the information system department if needed. Take care of the cost and also consider the benefits of buying or purchasing the solution. Number 4, evaluating the risk. Identify the risk to the security, to vulnerability involved in each of the products, in each of the software solution. We look at we need to consider if our firm willing to put price proprietary information into the hands of external service and provider over the internet and cloud storage. We do own collaboration in the cloud. So is it safe to put this information into the cloud? Our firm will introduce important operation to system controlled by the service provider, the benefits and the cost, and also we consider the risks. What are the business risks? What are the financial risks? What will happen after 5 years? This is very important. It depends some part of our collaboration through the other service provider. Are they working well? What happened to them in 5 or 10 years? If any problem, can we get the data back and do that with the other partners or run on our own? What would be the cost of making the switch to another vendor, and in case the current vendor fail? So this question is very important. We need to do the risk analysis and risk management carefully. Sorry. Number 5, seek the help of potential users to identify and implement seek the help of potential users to identify implementation and training issues. Some of these tools are easy to use than some provide a better training service than others. And question number 6, make the choice of selection candidate tools, the shortlist of selected tools, and invite vendors to make presentation. And then after that, we can start the purchasing project or implementing project. We will look at this in more details in later chapter. Now we come to a few more general topics or questions. Topic number 12, what is the role of information system function in a business? The role of information system in a business. We have discussed a few hours about business need information system now. That's no question anymore, right? Business need information system to operate today and to survive in the future. And also they need many different kind of system. But now we come to the question, who is responsible for running this system? Not marketing, not finance, not human resources, not production and services. We need a new one to responsible for running the system. Who is responsible for making sure the hardware, software, and other technologies used by this system are running properly and up to date and can support the business every day and also support the expansion in next year, next 3 or 5 years and 20 years. And end users manage their system from a business standpoint, but managing the technology require a special information system function. In some small firm, sometimes they consider information system department as information technologies department. But actually it is faster. It is bigger than that. The information system department responsible not only for the IT, they're responsible for much more jobs, including maintaining the hardware, software, data storage, and network. This comprises the firm's IT infrastructure, and also they need to cooperate closely with the other business or functional department to provide the information system to facilitate the business processes and to facilitate the other business department with their job. So we will look at the information system department, not just the information technologies department, right? Information technology infrastructure is clear: software, hardware, data, and network. But information system department has a wider range of jobs, a wider range of functions. So the information system department consists of specialists such as programmer, but now they have more function like system analyst, project leaders, and information system managers. Programmers, we need that. Of course, we can hire a programming company to do most of the programming job, but we had some programmers that they are highly trained, technical specialists, write the software or some part of the software, or maintain or communicate with the programmer from the software company to build or to modify the software solution for the organization, for the firm. And information system department has some system analyst, a new title, right? Constitute the principle between the information system group and the rest of the organization. It is a system analyst job to translate business problem and requirement into information requirement and system. So their job is the translation from business requirement into the information system requirement. And also we have a new title like information system managers. They are leaders of teams, they are team leaders, a programmer and analyst and project manager and physical facility manager, telecommunication manager and database specialist. They are the team leaders. And they are also managers of computer operation and data entry staff. We have on top of this information system, we have a chief information officer, or the CIO. So the CIO is a senior manager who oversees the use of information technologies or information system in the firm. Today, the CIO are expected to have a strong business background so that they can foresee the issue the business face and then translate that into information system application. So again, the CIO expected to have a strong business background. So sometimes the technical guys need to study about their business or business management. That's why this course is also designed for the MBA. So managers will have the business background, and also if they come from technical undergraduate, information technology undergrad, they need to facilitate update with strong business background, as well as information system expertise to play a leadership role. So CIO need to have knowledge and background in both business and also information system to play a leader roles in integrating technologies into the firm's business strategy. So it's quite hard job, right? Large firms today also have position for the chief security officer, chief knowledge officer, and chief privacy officer. All of them work closely with the CIO, chief information officer. So if you have a chief security officer, is also in charge of information system security for the firms and responsible for enforcing the firm's information security. We see that in later chapter for security one topic. Sometimes they call that the chief CSO, CFO, or CISO. We also have chief privacy officer responsible for ensuring that the company complies with existing data privacy laws. We also have chief knowledge officer responsible for the firm's knowledge management program, or CKO or CKMO, CKO knowledge management. The CKO helps design programs and systems to find new resources and knowledge or make better use of existing knowledge and in organization and management processes. We also have CDO, Chief Data Officer, responsible for enterprise-wide governance and utilization of information to maximize the value the organization can realize from its data. He manages a whole database and mining and analyzing to provide value for the firm. The CDO ensures that the firm is collecting the appropriate data to serve its demand and needs, and also ensure that the firm is deploying appropriate data technologies for analyzing the data and using the result to support business decisions. This proposition arose to deal with the massive amount of data organizations are now generating and collecting. We also have a chapter later to look at data management, data mining later. So in the next 5 years, employment growth in MIS or IS job will be about 50% greater than average job in the other field, because we just listed about so many positions, so many jobs. Why information system occupation shows the above average growth, the fastest growth occupation are computer support specialist 30%, system analyst about 21%, software engineers and programmer 20%, and information system manager 17%. And the last question for this chapter is about organizing the information system function. Organizing, this is quite short, right? How to organize the information system. There are many types of business firms, large globally nation group, and SMEs, many firms, different size, different field. And there are many ways in which IT function is organized within the firm. A very small companies will not have a formal information system group. They have some IT man and IT team. It might have 1 or 2 employees who are responsible for keeping its network application running, or might use consultant for this service. Lots of mid companies will have a separate information system department, which may be organized along several different lines depending on the nature of interest of the firm. Interest of firms. We also have the term now called IT governance. IT governance. It means the information system department should be organized and managed depends on the size and demands of a firm. So the term IT governance comes. IT governance includes the strategy and policies for using information technologies within the organization. So they have the strategy. We will look at that in later chapter, but now we get the overview, right? So IT policies or IT strategy specify the decision, the decision rights and framework for accountabilities to ensure that the use of information technology supports the organization's strategies and objectives. So finally, information technologies and organizations should need to support the business or organization strategy and objectives. They serve the objectives of business strategy and organization strategies. And also IT strategy or IT policy should state how much should information system function be centralized, what decision must be made to ensure effective management and use of information technologies, including the returns of IT investment. This is very important, return on IT investment. If we invest in IT and return is zero, no leaders will approve that. So we need to consider this carefully. Return on investment of IT, return on investment of information system, and return on investment of digital transformation. If we invest $1 and get back $1 or $2, we will do. But if you invest $1,000 and get back zero, nobody will invest in IT application or MIS or digital transformation. And also we should consider in IT governance who should make this decision, how will this decision will be made and monitored. Firm with superior IT governance will have clearly thought out the answer above. So we have finally we have good IT governance and at least we have good IT strategy, IT policy, IT application action plan. Okay, so we have go through overview, spend about I think 2 hours scanning chapter 1 and chapter 2. They are very important chapters or very important start for information system and global business and collaboration. So thank you for watching and spend some more time to read your textbook. If you have any question, we can discuss in more in-depth, in more practical examples in the class. Have a good time. See you in later videos. Thank you.